The man pulled a pistol from his pocket, loaded a bullet, and aimed at the seal in front of him. But the bullet missed. The man immediately got up and chased after the fleeing seal. Hunger had taken over his mind. Unexpectedly, the man suddenly lost his footing and fell into the cold icy sea. In an instant, his right foot lost all feeling. He endured the excruciating pain and crawled out. The cold seawater sobered him up. He raised his gun again and aimed. The man successfully hit his target. He then used a small knife to cut open the seal's belly and slowly inserted his right foot into it. The man's wound was relieved. He then soaked a cloth in seal fat and wrapped it evenly around his injured foot. The man had been on the run for 3 months. He set off again and soon came across a forest. That night the man lit a campfire to rest, but was suddenly awakened, only to find 2 people beside him. The man quickly raised his gun and stood up and questioned them. It turned out they were gold miners. The 2 had no ill intent. Seeing that a blizzard was approaching, they invited the man to join them, but the man refused outright. Soon the blizzard arrived. The man tried to take cover everywhere, but before he could react, a large tree behind him fell suddenly, knocking him unconscious. Fortunately, the gold miners were not far away, and they managed to rescue him. The 3 of them eventually continued on together. They walked from winter to spring, and soon became friends. They happily talked about their plans to return home, but they did not know that danger was approaching. The raft had just reached the lower reaches of the river. The river suddenly became turbulent, and the small boat was completely out of control. At that moment, someone lost their balance and fell directly into the water. The man wanted to stop to save him, but his teammates ordered him to keep paddling. As the current grew increasingly fierce, the man jumped directly into the water to help steady his teammate's body. Ultimately, the 2 drifted to the shore, but the other man left with the gold. Soon they discovered a wooden house. To their surprise, their teammate was also there. He calmly approached them and greeted them, stating that he had left to protect the gold. They walked straight into the room. When the man emerged again, he saw the skinny man lying on the ground. The man realized he was next, but before he could move, the fat man knocked him down. The man rolled down the slope. When he opened his eyes again, he froze in shock.